Daisy, how are you today? How's it going?
I am good.
Can you say, how's it going with you?
Ah, how is it going with you?
It's going fine, thank you. Daisy, how was your weekend? Last weekend? Did your cousin stay with
Mm,
you?
Last week I stayed with her, and on Sunday she went to Seoul, and after she goes, I went to bowling with my friends.
Oh, nice. Which bowling? The 10-pin bowling where you throw that heavy ball?
Yes.
Well, not throw it. You don't throw it, you roll it. So, did you manage to get a strike? When you hit all 10 pins down, it's a strike. Did you get a strike?
No, but I get like three
What is a spare?
spare and bowling do two times, and uh when we do last one, last the two times, and
And we knocked
last
them all down.
rolling, and if we hit all of the balls that are left, that is a spare.
Okay, good explaining.
Mhm.
So, you got how many spares? Three.
Yeah.
Very good. Was the ball heavy?
Mm, I did it with the most uh most what is not happy.
What's the opposite of heavy? Light.
ah, I did with the most light ball. It, that is 5 kilogram, and that was more that was heavy too.
Mm. So, you can say not the most light, but the lightest.
Ah, the light.
The lightest. Oh, and you said it was 5 kilograms. 5 kilograms is quite heavy. Okay, that's fun. And then what about shoes? Did you need to wear special shoes?
Yes,
What are these special shoes?
that is. I think stop that the floor is slippery, and stop getting slippery, and
So
the
you can say stop from slipping.
stop from slipping
The
shoes.
shoes stop us from slipping.
The shoes stop us from slipping.
Yeah, because if we slip with that heavy ball, with the 5 kilogram, and then we can hurt ourselves. And we don't want that.
But my friend uh uh accidentally uh dropped the ball, and my my foot were here, and ball fall down on here, and the roar and the here, and then little bit out.
It's very, yeah, it can hurt us. We must be careful when we do with those. Even if it's a fun game, we can still get hurt, so we must be careful. Right, good. So was it just you and your friend playing 10-pin bowling?
and and parents except except my mother, because my mother don't like bowling.
Oh, really? Okay. So who was the winner? Who was the best at the bowling?
Kid or older or everyone.
Well, oh, did you play together with the adults? or
No,
separate?
separate.
Oh, so from the kids, who was the best from the kids?
On first game, uh, my mom's and my that there are two girls uh plus me and one boy, and in the first game that boy win, and in the last game I won.
Oh, you won in the last game. Well done. Good job, Daisy. But remember, it doesn't matter about winning. Winning or losing, what's the important thing?
For getting one.
Having fun.
I
All right, good. Daisy, anything else you want to share with me?
mm, I but I will ask this question the last of this Zoom class.
Oh, at the end of the Zoom class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Right, so today I want to talk about this. On a cell phone, you have
Mm,
used a cell phone before, right?
not like that.
But
I am that kid phone.
yeah, the kid phone. At the top right hand corner, there is something at the top right hand corner. What is that?
Battery,
Okay, there is a battery. What is next to the battery?
Wi-Fi.
Next to the Wi Fi?
Uh, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to draw it for you. It looks like this. These black bars. Have you seen this before?
I saw what. I don't know what do they. What is they? Their job.
And what do they mean? So they tell us the signal strength.
Ah,
How strong is
ah.
the signal? Can you call? If the signal is strong, you can call. If the signal is not strong, then you cannot call.
What is it called?
Calling,
This.
call.
Ah.
So, for example, me, I am connected to SKT. Do you know SKT?
Yes, I. My phone is in that too.
Are you also connected to SKT? Yeah, some
Yes,
people are connected to SKT, some people
yes.
are connected to
Apple,
KT, some people are connected. What is the other one?
Samsung.
Not Samsung. Samsung is the name of the phone. Oh,
Ah,
I forgot the other network. But in Korea, it's SKT, KT, SK.
ah.
I think there is one more. I don't know the other
It's
one.
Telecom.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. So these four bars are telling us how strong is the connection between our phone and the network. So for example, here is someone, they are using their phone. Let's draw a nice pink phone here. And this phone is connected to a tower. Let's draw the tower over here. This is the SK tower. There are many towers, Daisy, but I'm just using one as an example. The tower sends a signal and the phone sends a signal, and the tower and the phone are connected. That's how we call, that's how we send messages. This is the signal strength, or you can say reception. Can you say for me? Signal is the same as reception.
Signal is same as reception.
So what does 4 bars mean? Does that mean good reception or no reception?
Good reception.
It means good reception. So when will we have bad reception? When will we have no reception?
Uh, only one or the nothing.
Yes, okay, only one or nothing, yes. Maybe there will be a X on the bars. But when we are far away from the tower, then we will have no reception. If you go to the middle of the ocean, that will have zero reception. What if you go to a forest? So in the forest, you are surrounded by trees, and the trees are blocking the signal.
Mm.
So there is the trees in the forest, and the reception goes down to zero. We don't have reception in the forest. Can you say for me? There is no reception in the forest.
There are no receptions in the forest or middle of the ocean.
Good. Yeah, many places. As long as it's far away from the tower, we don't have reception. So actually, this is the first news article, Daisy. The man, he went to the forest because he was a photographer. He was taking beautiful photos and he got stuck. He got stuck in the forest and he had no reception. So he couldn't call for help. So, how do you think he sent an SOS message? If he had no reception, how did he send the message?
Ah, that like a rock and the SOS.
A rock? Did he write on the rock? Or
Now I'll make SOS with the rocks.
oh, did he make a big SOS sign? That's a good idea. But no, he didn't do that. Let me draw something. This is your hint. Remember, he was a photographer. What is this that I'm drawing?
X. A drone.
So, what do you think he did with the drone?
Uh, he con- connected.
Yes, he connected the phone to the drone and then he flew the drone up, 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 up above the trees. And what happens when you go above the trees?
It can we connect.
It can connect, and then the signal came back. And then he managed to send an SOS message. Look at this, Daisy. Here is the article. Okay, can you read for me the title?
Student
Stranded in Snow.
stranded in snow with no reception, he typed his iPhone to a drone to get above trees to send SOS text.
I think this is a brilliant idea. Such a smart thing to do. It's very lucky that he had his drone. Why did he have his drone with him, Daisy?
For be ready to emergency.
No, he was a photographer. Can you say
Um,
for me? He had his drone because he was a photographer.
he had a drone because he was a photographer.
Right. Daisy, let's see the next one. We go inside the ocean.
Wow.
Underwater, look at this beautiful photo. This is called coral. Coral comes in different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Maybe did you see some coral when you were in Hawaii?
I didn't do the snorkel.
Oh, you didn't do
I
snorkeling.
wanted to do, and we go to the ocean that we can snorkel, but it was rainy when we were arrived, and we only take a picture and come back, and
Ah,
I was so sad.
yeah, if it's rainy, maybe you cannot see. I don't know if you can see underwater if the rain will affect that. No, that's too bad that you couldn't snorkel because of the rain.
But there was a place that we can see ocean, and there has I think that was a coral and like this, and it was like separate, separate.
It was separate. So, Daisy, why is coral important for fish? Why do fish need coral? Do you know?
But coral, that is a coral help fish.
So coral helps protect the fish. The fish can hide inside the coral if there is a predator. If there
Like
is
a
a bigger fish that wants to eat them, they can hide in the coral. The fish use the coral as their home, as their habitat. And sometimes the fish can eat the coral. So for many reasons, the coral is important. Did you watch the movie Finding Nemo?
yeah,
So this is
but I was so uh confused, and I thought that Finding the Nemo title is Finding the Money.
Finding the Morning.
I changed the name.
So this fish is called a clownfish. Nemo is a clownfish, and look here he is. What is he doing in the coral?
Mm,
What is it?
see,
What is it
looking
do?
at me.
It's looking at you. It's resting in the coral. It's maybe sleeping in the coral. It's in the coral.
Fish, fish, sleep. Fish don't close eyes when they sleep.
That's a good question. Are you asking, can you say, do fish close their eyes when they sleep?
Do fish close their eyes when they sleep?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's ask Google.
I know some animals sleep
With their
not
eyes open?
close,
Do fish
open the eye.
sleep? What do you think? Do you think it's a yes or a no?
Oh, I think they were not close
Yeah,
there.
you are right. They don't. The simple answer is yes. They are sleeping and they can sleep at any time during the day or night. Fish
And
do
when
sleep
they
with
are swimming and they sleep,
something like that. Yeah, they sleep with their eyes open. Except for some sharks. Some
ah,
sharks have eyelids and they can close their eyelids. Okay, that was a good question, Daisy. Now, here is a map. The red spots on the map show where the coral reefs are. Can you find Korea? Where is Korea on this map?
mm, I don't know.
Oh, okay, let me show you quickly. So here is Korea, South Korea.
Ah,
Now, if you look at Australia, this is Australia. Above Australia, there is a lot of coral reefs. There is a big famous coral reef called the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is famous because It's actually the coral is dying. Coral is a living organism. It's a living thing and it is dying. Can you think why coral is dying?
because people is cutting.
So it's not because people
That's art that that getting hot and die.
getting hotter. Good. So Earth is getting hotter and the ocean is getting warmer. Even 1 degree is a very big change. And look at what happens.
And
Yeah, look at what happens to the coral when the
and
ocean gets warmer. So before it's lots of color, it's alive, the fish are swimming. After, what can you see? What is different?
after they die, they don't have color and only gray or
Hmm. It looks like a skeleton. And do you see any fish in the right picture?
no.
No, there's no fish there. So the fish go away. It's not a good thing. Very bad thing.
And if all of the that coral die and fish will die too
Yes, that's exactly right.
in
And
future.
that's why we
If
don't
the
want the coral to
if
die.
the coral die and fish will die and shark will die and nothing in the ocean.
Exactly. So we don't want the coral to die. Daisy, let's quickly review. Article number one and article number. And you said you have a question. So, what
Yes.
was number one about?
Uh, number one was about the signal strength.
Hmm. And how did the man didn't have signal, so how did he send the SOS message?
He tied his iPhone on under the drone and sent uh that message.
Okay, so he flew the drone above the trees.
Ah,
Can you say for me? He flew the drone above the trees.
he flew the drone above the tree.
All right, and then number two. What was number two about?
Number two was about uh
Something in the
mm,
ocean.
I, the coral is dying.
So, why do we need coral? Why do fish need coral? What do fish use coral for?
They eat coral and also they hide in the coral from a protector.
From predators. Good. Daisy, now it's your turn. You said you had a question for me or you wanted to tell me something?
Uh, did you ever went to bowling?
Did you ever go bowling?
Did you ever go bowling?
So you will ask the question, did you go bowling? Did you ever go bowling? I will answer, yes, I went bowling. Let's try
Really
one more time,
go?
one more time.
Uh, did you ever go to bowling?
Yes, I went bowling. When I was younger in South Africa, I went bowling many times. Very fun thing to do.
Did you do strike?
No, I was not good with the strike. I didn't get the strike. But same as you, I got many spares. Yeah, it's a very fun game. And actually, in South Africa, because I was very young and the ball was very heavy, they have a little, like a ramp. You put the ball on a ramp. You don't roll the ball, you put it on a ramp and you just push it, and then the ball rolls down.
And really?
Yeah, to
Mm,
help children. Even the sides. Do you know on the side the ball falls down on the side, the left or the right? And then you don't
that's one I know.
But for the children, they lift the sides up.
Yes, I did like that.
Oh, okay.
So I was not very fun because no, no, no side, and that is more exciting.
That is more difficult with no sides. If the sides are down, it's more difficult.
And when we are finished and we roll the ball and the ball goes here and coming down on under the floor, and there is a machine that give ball out,
Mm,
and that was so good.
yeah, it's very smart the way that it works. Even the way the machine puts the pins up, I think that's amazing. Picks up the pins and puts them back into place, and that it can count the pins that we knock over. I think the
Yeah,
machines are incredible.
but I don't like to see that there is a TV around us, and there's if we didn't get any ball, and there's that MAISS and miss, and I don't like to see, and I do this.
So if you don't knock over any pins, then on the board it says miss.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. All right. Daisy, that was a good question. Do you have another question?
mm, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is table tennis. I like tennis and table tennis.
Mm,
Do you know table tennis?
uh, but I never do the table tennis.
Did you try normal tennis on a tennis court? The big tennis, on a big
No,
court.
but I saw that when I go to my academy. Beside my academy, there is a table tennis academy, and I can see uh, people are doing table tennis, and I stop on every day. The doors are open, and I stop and see, and wow,
They hit the ball very fast.
yeah,
It's a very fun sport. What about you? What's your favorite sport?
I think before I tried to do bowling, my favorite sports was swimming, but now the swimming and bowling is same place.
Bowling is
But
fun.
I like bowling more.
Bowling is really fun, especially when you play with your friends. That's a little bit of a competition. So now swimming and bowling is the same. So you will go bowling again?
Yes,
Oh, good. You must
and
enjoy it.
I will do strike too.
Yes, you must do more than one strike. How many points is a strike? Is it 10 points?
I think, and I was looking at all those that board, and my dad's point was 116.
160.
16.
16. 116. Then maybe it was, I don't know how many times. Because if you get 10 points for a strike, or maybe it's more than 10 points. I don't know. Let's check quickly.
And one game, and we can do 10 times.
One game is 10 times. Is that right? How many points? Can you say for me the question? How many points
For the strike.
is for a strike in bowling? When all 10 pins are knocked down with the first ball, called a strike, a player is awarded 10 points. Oh, we were right, it is 10 points. Plus a bonus of whatever is scored with the next two balls. Plus a
Oh,
bonus of whatever is scored with the next two balls. The next two balls. Yeah, because if you get a strike, can you roll the ball again?
yes, I think if there is strike, I think we can do 3 times in one.
Three times in one. So you can get three strikes. One, two, three.
Oh wow! And 1, 2, 3 all strike, and 1, 2, 3 and all strike, and we cannot finish. And different people, other people will uh be little bit angry.
They will be angry because they also want to play. All right, Daisy, did you finish eating dinner for tonight?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do now? Bedtime?
I my dad said I need to do that. Uh, t- brushing my teeth one more time, and I can do. I will do brushing my teeth one more time, and I think I will go to bed.
Okay, good. Me too. I will do the same as you. Brush my teeth and go to bed. Daisy, have a good night. See you at school tomorrow.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Daisy.